Hello everyone, myself Mona Diwan. I have taken this frame of the dimensions of 14 inches by 17 inches and I've separated it from its base. And I'll be taking chalk paint by CrafTreat Serene Snowfall to color it. I will be giving chalkboard effect on the inner base of the frame. I will be simply applying white chalk paint on this base. I don't have to be perfect because on top of that I will be applying another layer of chalk paint with different color. I'll be taking the same chalk paint again and painting this outer frame again with the white chalk paint. I'll be taking care of that nothing is left unpainted. Every corner and all the edges are completely painted. Nothing is left. I have designed this frame on my own. I love designing my own frames, my own way. I drew circles of 2.5 inches on all four sides and then got it cut from carpenter. Now I'll be taking this inner base which is completely dried and I'll be using this wax to apply in a slanting way, the way in which I want my chalkboard effect. So now I'll be applying Midnight Black chalk paint by CrafTreat on the inner base after applying a layer of wax. I'll be completely covering the base with a black chalk paint. Now I'll be taking the outer frame again and I'll be applying wax on this too. I'll be applying on the edges, corners, all around basically on the frame. Now I'll be using Shallow Pond chalk paint by CrafTreat on this outer frame after applying a layer of wax on it. I'll be applying this layer of paint evenly. This chalk paint will not adhere to the places where the wax is applied. So wax will act as a resist to the next layer of the paint. Taking a small brush, I'll be coloring all the holes as well from inside. Now I'll be taking this steel wool and rubbing this on this black board in a slanting direction in the way I have applied my wax. So I'll be scratching in the direction the way I have applied wax. Can you see the slanting scratches, white scratches? Now I'll be taking this outer frame and using the same steel wool, I'll be scratching all the edges all around the frame to reveal the base paint, white paint, which is underneath the blue paint. Can you see this? How I'm doing. I'll be using now CrafTreat stencil which says life doesn't have to be perfect to be wonderful. Isn't this a wonderful stencil? I'll be placing this stencil and applying a masking tape on the top and the bottom. I'll be using different shades of chalk paint by CrafTreat for stenciling. They are Mango Milkshake, Tempting Teal, Shallow Pond and Cantaloupe Crush. I'll be using all these to do stenciling and coloring my butterflies. stenciling now using a stencil brush. I have fast forwarded the process of stenciling. It's pretty simple. You just have to use a dry brush. Your brush should not be overloaded with the paint. That's all the precaution you have to take. Likewise, I colored all the butterflies using various shades of chalk paints. This is how the complete frame looks like. Once everything is done, I'll be taking this spool of ribbon in my stash and I'll be passing it through all the holes. It was pretty simple. So what I'll be doing, that I'll be passing through all the holes around the frame and tying a bow at the right corner of the frame. I used a lighter to seal the edges of the ribbon. And my frame is ready. I hope you like my creation. Bye.